Alright, soon asleep again. You know, I said I wasn't going to record another one of these, but here I am recording another one of these. And it's going to be most of the same kind of things I did the last time. You just check your radar, you can spot that there's only two. Anytime there's only two, you may as well charge. In fact, 3 or less, you can pretty much charge pretty recklessly at that point. 4 gets a little dicey, but 3 and less, if there's cover anywhere near you, you go ahead and charge with confidence. Here I check the radar again. I can see there's 4, but they're far enough apart where I'm gonna get 2 and 2, and there's cover right there, so why not? So you just get right behind cover, charge, recharges, and go right back at it. Here's a nice group of 3. No cover, but it's not really necessary. It's 3 or less. It's usually not a problem at all to just go ahead and charge in there. You're going to get your barrier refilled unless you got to mess it up pretty badly. Get killed in that situation. Now, here's a spot where people can get themselves into trouble because they just see guys down there and they figure out, may as well charge. But problem is there's a Weimar mech down there too, and at this level you can't really kill them particularly quickly unless you're just emptying heavy weapon ammo into them. And so I went ahead and decided to just fight this one from up here on the bridge. He's got good cover, and you'd have to go. He's got no real way to reach you, so he's gonna wind up focusing on your squad, and even if he doesn't focus on your squad, he focuses directly on you. You have plenty of cover, so he can't hit you. It's just a matter of time until you kill him off. Now, I'm not exactly sure why I didn't use any heavy weapon ammo here, because I know there's heavy weapon ammo crates all over this level, but for whatever reason, I wound up not using it. So it could have saved me some time on this, but I wasn't really too worried about it. I mean, I know it's gonna finish off this mech here rather easily, so I wasn't stressing it. Here in this next part coming up, check your radar. There's 2 guys alone on the bottom, there's 2 guys alone on the top. You know, of course, the rule, if it's less than 3, go ahead and charge. So I went ahead and charged downstairs. And then I went ahead and charged upstairs, which is something a lot of people seem to forget about on this level. Is there's no reason to fight those guys at range when you can just charge right up there and fight them in the vanguard's element. And then down here, I just opened up my radar, and I noticed there's 4 guys pretty spread out, but I wanted to head towards the rear to see if I could get some kind of flanking maneuver going on. I took more fire than I wanted to because I didn't take cover right there. I probably should have. It was available to me. That's part of the reason I charged there. But for whatever reason, I didn't take cover, but it wound up not mattering. I killed that guy quick enough for the shields to recharge. Now over here is another spot where you can get yourself into trouble if you charge recklessly right after those guys. Because again, it's the same thing as the last section. There's a Weimar mech right there. So instead of charging immediately, I went ahead and I gave it some time to come forward a bit, and then I charged at these 2. So I knew I was going to get the cover, and it gave me some time to take at least a couple of shots at the mech. And this time I do use my heavy weapon ammo.
Probably should have brought along the arc projector, but I'm kind of trying to do DLC light, I guess. That's what I'm wearing, and 7 armor, no headgear. I mean, I know the Eviscerator is a DLC weapon, but I don't know, I guess I made an exception. And that, kids, is why you always reload when you take cover. So you don't look like an idiot and take one shot and have to go back and cover and reload. And what I did here is I knew I was going to get him down to health and I knew pulls available. So I went ahead and charged anyway, even though he wasn't on health yet. Instead of waiting for my shields to recharge automatically. Alright, this next section, look at the radar. I got 2 more guys all by themselves right next to cover. It's an open invitation to charge, so I went ahead and took it. So, I mean, that's a Legionnaire, and you take him down in no time. See, and right there, that's one of those spots where the Vanguard really shines. See, I was already on health. And on almost any other class, the smart thing to do is go ahead and take cover at that point. But since charge was off of cooldown, there was no reason to take cover. I just charge and I refill my barrier anyway. And I mean, that's something even, you know, a soldier might have had to take cover there as well. Just because Adrenaline Rush will help mitigate damage, but it's not going to give you, you know, 100% protection the way charges. It's going to completely rip the barrier. Right here, you saw on the radar there's only 2 guys, but I noticed there was 2 elite guys. So instead of doing the usual, if it's 3 or less, charge them anyway, I went ahead and lured that guy out by shooting him with a pistol and got him to isolate himself so I could take him on one-on-one. Because one-on-one, it almost doesn't matter what you're facing as a Vanguard, you're going to crush it. Especially later on. I mean, even right now it's working pretty effectively with only 2 points in my passive, so I'm not getting as much cooldown as I eventually will get on charge. But even like this, it works phenomenally against pretty much anything, so long as it's one-on-one. I mean, not one-man next, of course, but any kind of elite enemy is usually going to be toast if you just charge, shotgun, melee, charge, shotgun, melee, and just keep them in that loop, because the shotguns stagger on their own, the melee stagger, and then the charge staggers and refills your barrier. So the Vanguard's right up there with the Engineer as far as one-on-one boss killers. It's a very, very good class. And now the way I wind up killing this guy is actually kind of funny.